As you've probably seen and used, Lightstanza enables you to import CAD files to use as a background, either from the drawing panel or by simply dragging and dropping a DWG file onto the canvas. Typically, DWG files will come into Lightstanza scaled properly automatically. It's one of the main benefits of using AutoCAD. However, from time to time you may notice that the plan comes in at a much larger scale than expected, or perhaps a much smaller scale than expected. So if we toggle off the alignment grid, we can see that here. So if I take the measuring tape and measure this doorway, I'm understanding that this doorway is supposed to be 120 feet wide, about 40 times what we would expect. This is most often due to a units issue in the DWG file. And so we can review that by actually opening the DWG file in AutoCAD to correct the units. Lightstanza needs to know whether you're using feet or meters, millimeters, centimeters, and this can all be defined by the DWG format. So with our file opened, we can access the AutoCAD Units Manager by typing Units, Enter, and now we're in the Drawing Units palette, and so I have an insertion scale set to unit lists. In this case, Lightstanza assumes that the file should be imported in meters, which may or may not be correct. For this file, it's actually defined in inches, and so we can tell Lightstanza that by setting the insertion scale. Click OK. Save the file. We can optionally leave AutoCAD open or close it for the next import. Now we can delete our previous CAD import since it was improperly scaled by selecting it and clicking delete. And now we can drag and drop our updated CAD file back onto the canvas to get it in correctly this time. And with the updated import complete, we can double check that it came in properly using the tape measure again to check a known distance. So now this doorway came in at 3 feet, which sounds about right. And we can extra verify this by toggling the alignment grid back on. And now this is looking a lot more reasonable in terms of scale. So if anything ever comes in the wrong size, just double check the units in AutoCAD and then try and import again. Thank you.